no. Saturn, maybe?
Welcome back to Mega May. We got one more run for you this evening. Z-Man 2020 is going to play through Mega Man The Sequel Wars, which is a in-progress fan game, which is if the Wily Wars had continued on to 4, 5, and 6. And so this demo here is Mega Man 4, and we'll be doing a 100% run played as Mega Man. So Z-Man, take it away.
Alright. We're gonna start with Dive Man. I always found him the easiest. Not really on my first playthrough, but he's pretty easy. We should start with him.
Makes sense.
The best thing about this game is definitely the music. I've always been a music person.
Was any music...
Okay, so something nice we realized right here is that all the mini-bosses have a little health bar, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
You can never tell what their health was in the original Mega Man 4.
Now, where did they get the music for this game? Was any of it new, or...
All the music... They're new remixes. All the music is... About all the music is from Mega Man 4, but there are a few, like... When you're going through a boss corridor, it'll play like a different theme that we're gonna hear in a sec. As I get to the boss room. But first, we gotta get Wire. Ah, the skill issues got to me. Alright, not a big loss. Alright, so, something cool about this game is, whenever you get a new weapon for beating a boss or collecting Wire or Balloon, is that you get a little weapon demo. Sort of like Mega Man 11's weapon demos. So you could test out the weapon for a second. It's a neat improvement. Alright. Hopefully I don't fall into that... Good thing I didn't fall into that pit again. I remember one run I did. I fell into the pit again. And I'm like, oh damn, I gotta go back. And then I get back again, and guess what? I fall in the pit again. That was rough. Alright, so this is that little music I was talking about. That seems to be new. And the cool thing about this, every boss gets their own little custom entrance. The reason I like to say Dive Man is the easiest is because he has a really small pattern that you can predict every time if you do it right. Alright, now, something I will always do is I will always save. Because if you've seen a lot of Power Guy videos, or streams, you'd know he never saves. And I saw one stream, it was a Valentine's Day stream. He was doing Mega Man Powered Up. Near the end of the game, his emulator crashed. He lost all his progress. So I will always make sure to save no matter what.
Smart. Having beaten Dive Man, do you mostly do weakness order, or how do you decide which level to do?
Yeah. For all the classic games, I always do weakness order. For the X games, I don't know, it feels like they made the weaknesses worse, but in the classic games, it's just spam the weakness against the boss and you win. Oh, something I forgot to mention is if you've been paying enough attention, you see that whenever I kill one of the robots, they explode into like tiny pieces, and whenever I shoot my Buster, there's like this little pew animation out of the Buster, which is pretty cool. They put a lot of work into this game to get like every tiny detail in. You should definitely give this a try if you haven't. For Drill Man, I always found the most effective strategy is just slide back and forth the room, wait a sec, and then slide again. That'll normally get him to the edge, just in case he does this attack. And as Proto Man, since he dies so quickly, I have a different strategy for him. It's just use wire to get to the ceiling. He can't hit you up there, it's hilarious.
Before you go to the next stage, can you, on your screen share, check and see if you can lower the video quality? We're having some frame rate issues, and I think that might help.
Okay, how can I do that?
So in Discord where you're sharing, I believe if you right-click, you should have some options, and one of them should be quality, and the default might be 720. If there's a lower one, you can try that.
Where do I right-click here?
Let me share my screen.
I'm right-clicking everywhere. I can't find it.
Okay, let me share my screen, and because I can't remember exactly where you do that. Program.
Okay.
Oh, on your preview of what you're streaming, if you right-click that, you should see stream quality, and then you can change from, you can lower the resolution and you can lower the frame rate. So try lowering the resolution by 1 option.
Hang on. Trying to... So what do you mean right-click when I'm streaming?
So in Discord, if
Having
you
trouble finding it here.
gotcha, if you click on the channel that we're in, it should show like your webcam. Not that you've got one, my webcam, and the
Oh,
two video.
okay, okay.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
where you're streaming, if you right click that, you should see like stop, change stream quality, and then just lower the resolution by one option, and we'll see if that smooths it out any.
Trying to right click it, it's not doing anything.
It's
Oh, hang on.
the small, or yeah, it needs to be your preview, not my preview. I should give you that
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding it here.
Okay, well, that's
Okay,
fine.
hang
It's
on. Click
mostly
on.
okay, so you can just continue.
Hang on, I might be able to get it. No, I can't figure it out. Alright. Hopefully it works fine from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes a big issue, I'll try to find out how to solve that.
Yo.
Hello, Skybane.
Oh,
Hey, I think I'm a
I'm
late
so sorry. I
commentator,
forgot to
aren't
I forgot to DM you about that.
Oh, it started later than or earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the previous run didn't take that long, and we got things set up, so we started. But we might do a second run because I think we'll have time for it. So we got plenty of Sequel Wars content.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds good to me.
Yep.
Hey. So how's it going so
Hello.
far?
So far, so good.
Pretty good. You jumped in at just a good time. We only got through one stage.
Yo, which one was that?
It was Dive Man. Oh, actually, no, we
Dive
got
Man.
through two stages. My bad.
So
We got
Dive Man
through
and who
Dive
else?
Man, Drill Man. So you're pretty Dive Man, Drill Man. So you didn't miss much.
Okay, so refresh my memory on what exactly the Sequel Wars is.
So Sequel Wars is a Sega Genesis remake, like completely ground up remake. Nothing from Wily Wars, nothing from Mega Man 4. Just a remake of Mega Man 4, and it's mostly a work in progress since soon. Well, it says coming soon. I don't know if it's that soon, but we're supposed to get Mega Man 5 and 6 later, so that'd be nice. And
Cool,
they're
so-
also adding a Sega Genesis style to not Sega Genesis. This is the Sega Genesis style. An SNES style to each of the games.
So it's made
So
in the
that'll be
style
nice
of,
to check out too.
So it's made in the style of the Sega Genesis, but
Yeah.
but it's a fan game which you can play on PC, I guess, or what?
No, it's actually, you actually download the file and it's a ROM for Sega Genesis. This is
So it's
all
an
running
actual
on my
ROM.
emulator I have here.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Pretty cool.
So it's like it's not a ROM
Yeah, you
hack.
don't
It's
see
like
much
a
stuff like
straight
that.
up original ROM.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. Poor Toad Man.
Pretty rare
Never
to
get a
find.
break.
Yeah. Drill Bomb, it just deletes him really quick.
Dude, this music is so cool.
You know, one? Yeah, that's what I mentioned at the start. The music is really good. I especially like, there's two music settings. Yeah, they made, I forgot to mention this, but they made 2 songs for every soundtrack. And there's a modern style, which we're listening to now, and there's a Wily Wars style, which makes it sound more Sega Genesis-y. Like,
Dang.
it sounds like the original Wily Wars, pretty much.
Dude, the music is like
So
half
yeah,
the
they
appeal,
put a lot
I
of
would
work into
say.
this. Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I'm gonna check this out just for the music, honestly. I mean, the graphical uplift is cool too, or facelift, but man, this is really snazzy music.
Okay, I'm gonna have to blind jump. Yeah, you don't want to shoot those light bulb guys. They blind you.
Yeah, classic. Toadman will haunt us at 3 a.m. for the bullying we've done to him for 35 years.
Oh, I did it again. No. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I can't. Hang on. So, he hit me off the ledge. Okay. This is reminding me of that moment I saw when I watched, like, a GDQ replay once. Like, he was doing Bubble Man's stage. He fell off the cliff. He fell off the cliff again. Did it a third time and game over. So hopefully I don't run into that issue.
Hey, I mean, hey, we're not in Bubble Man stage, so that's good.
Yeah. Our eyes aren't bleeding from the waterfall here.
Yeah. No eye bleeding going on here. This graphical style is just gorgeous to behold.
Yeah. When I played Mega Man 2, or at least watched my dad play it, I had, like, very young children eyes, so I wasn't very affected by it.
So you played it, or you saw it played on the original NES, huh?
Not on an original NES, no. It was the original game, but it was like this counterfeit, it was like this discount counterfeit system we found somewhere.
What's that mean?
So, it was built based off the NES Classic. You know what that is, right?
But
it
NES
was
Classic?
I wouldn't say it was bad. It was actually pretty good, but
Wait, you're not
it
saying
didn't have
bootleg,
certain
are
features.
you?
Like it didn't have. It pretty much was a bootleg console.
Okay, that's
But,
what I
like,
thought you were trying
it
to
was-
say.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. That's what I always grew up hearing it as, but
Honestly, they're like
yeah,
a
it was
million
actually
different
pretty
ways
good.
to
It was
play
like
that.
the NES Classic, like I said, but instead of being exactly like it, there weren't save states and there wasn't as much games. But then my dad was searching on it, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, this has Mega Man 2 on it. I used to play this." So then I watched him play it, and I don't remember a lot of the stages, but I do remember my eyes never bled. So I think I think my child eyes were fine.
I mean, hey, we got a lot of people who grew up with Mega Man from the NES days, and they seem to be doing fine, so I think that's universal, yeah, okay. But Lobo's saying here, a plug-and-play 101 console thing. Is that what it was? Was it like a plug-and-play thing, which has, like, a bunch of different games in one thing?
Yeah, it has a bunch of built-in games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Well, that wouldn't necessarily be a bootleg. It would just be another kind of port, I guess.
It was like an emulator, pretty much.
Gotcha.
It was just the NES hardware, pretty.
Dude, the
It's
NES
an NES
games,
hardware remake.
Yeah, dude, the classic NES games have been re-released on so many different consoles and plug-and-plays and all kinds of things over the years. It's like, those games are the most accessible thing in the world, I swear.
Oh, what? Oh. Damn, okay.
The waterfall just looks ugly for me. It doesn't make my eyes hurt. Yeah. I think it was really graphically impressive for the time. So you said this goes up to Mega
Speaking
Man
of
4
graphically
currently?
impressive, yeah, all there is Mega Man 4, but there's a lot of settings. If we get to the Proto Man run or a roll run, we'll let chat decide. We'll put a poll up after I beat this, saying
Cool.
Proto Man or roll. But Hang on, I lost my train of thought here.
You were going to say about the
Hang
graphical
on, what was the thing I
settings.
said before that? Oh, yeah! The settings. There's a lot of settings, which we'll just get to. I won't spoil the whole surprise, but, like, you can choose a lot of settings, and there's a lot of content from the other games already in this, like the weapons.
Nice.
Pardon me.
It seems pretty faithful to the NES games, doesn't it?
It is really faithful. The Wily Wars, the original Wily Wars, I felt kind of differentiated from the NES games, but this game, it tries to, like, fully recreate it pretty much. And also another thing is, I mean fully recreate it. And there's 2 little glitch Easter eggs from the original that I will show in this, though they're all the way at the end, so we're just gonna wait to see that.
Gotcha. I'm so glad you got the audio up on Discord, so I can hear it very nicely without lag.
Uh-huh.
This is great music, man.
Uh-huh. The shading when you go through those shadows is really nice. I know, on my first playthrough of this, I noticed that, and I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I never played the Wily Wars, so if I picked up this this game, kind of be interesting to compare the two for me. Like if I picked this up and then went
You
back
should
to Wily
definitely
Wars.
check out the Wily Wars. It's an amazing remake.
Yeah. Well, this seems like to be
The Wily Tower at the...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You go first.
Well, this seems to be a good
so
competitor.
The... Yeah, so the Wily Wars is amazing, and there's a short little post-game once you beat the 3 games. I'll let you check that out for yourself if you ever get to it.
Yeah.
It's like a short 30-minute to an hour sub-game. It's really fun.
Nice. Yeah, you know, I originally... Sorry?
That's why you don't spam start there, because then you'll save again.
Oh. Classic. Yeah, you know, I originally played the NES Mega Man games on the PS2 Mega Man Anniversary Collection from back in the day, which was, I still prefer to, like, the Legacy Collection and stuff for the NES games, because it came with all this really cool remixed music for the stages.
Yeah.
And not every stage had
I've
them.
heard about that before. Yeah, I've heard about that collection before. Yeah, and I've never played it, but I hear there's a lot of cool features. Like, you can switch weapons using L and R in that, right?
Heck yeah, that's a huge perk of it, for real.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
is there
so
a slide hotkey for 3 to 6? Or... Oh, there is?
I don't know. I don't think there is one. I think it's just the down and, you know, classic down and A, down and jump. But yeah, no, those that L and R weapon switching was a big thing for me. To this day, I really can't go back to the Legacy collections because, yeah, I've just gotten so used to the L and R weapon switching over the years. And the remix music is also just a treat. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it was taken, I think, from the PS1 classic game ports. Those happened on the Japanese side. But if you were to listen to them now, you know you'll note some very obvious like PS1 sound compression and stuff. But yeah, it's some really snazzy stuff in there. But I love it when when you can play these games with just a real a different flavor of music. It's really cool.
Hang on. I gotta get this guy without my skill issues affecting me. There
Nah,
we
this
go.
is classic,
took
man.
a
Everyone
while.
has that problem.
Oh, something I also forgot to mention is this game added a nice slide hotkey. So, sometimes I don't normally use it, because, you know, if I'm charging up a shot and I want to slide with the hotkey, I kind of have to do a claw grip. But whenever you're just trying to go fast, it's really nice.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know. I've played fan games that have that hotkey as well, and I always struggle to get used to it because you know I hadn't been used to it up to that point. I'm usually accustomed to using the down and jump for the slide. So even though it's technically more convenient, it's like you got to retrain your muscle memory. You know.
Yeah, when I first did it, I didn't really have a problem with it, because secret is, I'm a disgusting weird person, and I played computer Mega Man games with keyboard. Yeah, sounds terrible, right?
You know, I've met several people who have done that with the Legacy Collection, actually, for PC.
Yeah.
Heck, I've met
It's
people
definitely
who like,
convenient if you don't have a nice controller at hand, but
yeah,
I don't know. I did it before, and then I'm like, it's not this bad. Then I went back to controller, and I'm like, oh, this is so much better.
Dude, sometimes you try something out first, and like you don't know that it's even a problem until you try something else.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, I've met people who have
Okay, I'm on
you know,
the
who've
right
played
button.
who've played all those games on keyboard. I know people who have like streamers who played the game through the OBS window instead of the actual game window. So they got input lag on top of
Yeah.
keyboard settings, and it's like this whole.
That would be
you know,
especially bad if you're using a capture card.
You know, I wonder about that.
That would be terrible with a capture card.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't met anyone who did that yet with the capture card, but I'm sure there is someone out there, you know? Again, the games are so accessible on just anything. I mean, you can pick them up anywhere, but whether you have the means to control it properly is another question.
When did you learn about Mega Man?
Oh,
What was
man,
your story of
ever
learning
since I was
about
a little
Blue
kid,
Bomber?
man. I've been a Mega Man fan since I was like 8 years old or something. It started with, and I'm in my 30s now, so it started with PS1 era is where it started with me. Mega Man 8, Mega Man X5, Mega Man Legends was the huge one, honestly. And just, you know, playing those games, and they were some of my first video games, and just like, you know, introducing myself to a whole new world of absolute magic. And frustration, too, because those games are hard. But, you know, it's like you go through the stages, you die, you try again, and eventually you learn it. And it's the most rewarding feeling in the world when you actually get those patterns down for the bosses and the platforming and all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like Mega Man.
Yeah.
So, I would explain it in different words. It's, you suck, you get through the stage into the boss, you still suck so you die, and now you're back at the beginning.
Yeah. I guess...
That's how I used to think of it.
Yeah, you said you grew up with your dad playing the games. Like, was that there has to be more to the story than that, right?
Okay, yeah, there is a lot more. So, I'm not actually really NES era. I'm more, like, when I was 6, I got the Nintendo Switch, so I'm not really... I wasn't really a generation with all the old consoles. So, as I said, there was, like, that bootleg NES, and my dad played Mega Man on it, and I watched him. I tried a stage. I sucked at it. And it was the Boo Beam stage, so he got mad at me for losing all his lives.
Oh, no.
And then eventually that broke down since it was a cheap bootleg. Oh, I almost got crushed there.
Oh,
And
you did almost got crushed, dang.
Yeah, I was like a few pixels off. But anyways, so yeah, the bootleg broke down, and then eventually a few years later we got Switch Online, and then that comes with the Wily Wars for like the Sega Genesis games.
Nice.
So I was like, hey, this is the first 3 Mega Man games, let's play it. So me and my dad played a bit of that, and I was actually playing this time since I was more conscious and I could actually play. So, because I was really young when he played Mega Man 2 on that bootleg. But,
yeah.
So eventually I beat him for the first time. It was using the Switch Online Rewind, so I was cheating a bit. But eventually, when I got a bit older, I just decided I wasn't going to use Rewind, and I replayed the entire thing.
Nice.
And then I'm like, this isn't that bad. So that was... I feel like that was the first time I developed a sense of achievement, right? So then eventually, I'm browsing through the eShop and I find Mega Man The Legacy Collection. So I'm like, cool, this is the first 6 games, so I get that. I play all the games, and I loved them. They were amazing. It's really cool what they could do with, like, these... Did I use what?
Sorry, go ahead. Did you use, like, the... I don't actually know. Does the Legacy Collection come with, like, save states and stuff that you can use to make the game easier?
Yeah, I didn't use Rewind, but I used save states for, like, if I was just, like, taking a break or I was done playing for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I would always use that to save my progress, though I would never cheat with it. Like, I would never use save states to get back to the beginning of a boss or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's all depending on what you prefer.
Yeah. And as I was saying, though, I did cheat a bit since I would always save the game at a boss, go to, like, the database, and then I would always look at the weaknesses. So I'm like, that's weak to that. And that was pretty much cheating.
Yeah, I
Though other than that, I did it all genuinely.
No, I did that as well
Yeah.
growing up. The PS2, I mean, the PS2 Anniversary Collection was how I experienced them for the first time. And, you know, it was like, those games are already so hard, you kind of need some help from time to time. And, you know, it depends on the area you grew up into, because, you know, I didn't grow up during the NES era. I wasn't really accustomed to playing games that hard. So, you know, you need to kind of factor in what you're used to and what you can tolerate, especially if you want it to be fun. So, yeah, I looked up weaknesses, too. And, you know, they were still extremely memorable games I came back to time after time.
Yeah, that's really true. Something about the coming back to these games. Mega Man 4... When I first played it, I didn't really like the game that much, but as you play it more and more, you like it. And now, it's, despite I've heard it's been criticized around, like, its era, right? Has it been?
I don't know, actually.
That's what yeah. I don't know, I've heard that it was, like, the once criticized Mega Man game. It's actually my favorite of the classic series now, 1 through 6.
I wasn't aware it had any criticism. Honestly, I feel like as a whole, the classic series are all widely regarded as very good games, like in the whole series. I think it's really only the speedrunners and the people who really try to get good at the game who you know have the nitpicks and whatnot.
Yeah, they're all amazing games.
Yeah, they are. And you played them on the. It seems like you played the first 4 primarily, or you beat them at least on the Wily Wars then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been interesting for you to play those first.
That was my
and then
first.
and then go back to the NES games.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really have any other way to play the Mega Man games. Because I didn't have the Legacy Collection yet. And now looking back at the Wily Wars, it's as I said, it's really amazing, but it's just not quite as good as the classic games.
Okay, why do you say
Like,
that?
so you know the thing with the Wily Wars Buster? When you shoot it, it has like a few frames of cooldown. It's still fast enough so that you could rapid fire it, but it wasn't as fast or overpowered. So, like, whenever I replay Mega Man 3 for that now, I always use the needle cannon because it can actually shoot.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And then
like,
also, the bullets were a lot slower. Like, they just moved slower.
Interesting. Yeah. Again, I never played Wily Wars, so I didn't know that. Interesting.
Okay. This is where all my damn it. This is where all my Legacy Collection gameplay came in. Because I can crystal clear remember me doing this singular part as a challenge, so now I am good at it.
Nice.
I have no skill issues here.
So you find in general that your skills translate over to the sequel wars pretty well?
Yeah, because you should get, so when you play the sequel wars, you're gonna notice that it feels a lot like the NES game when you're moving around. It all feels like dead on.
That's really cool because it's like
The
an entirely
movement
different
feels-
engine.
Uh-huh. But yeah, if you were to play it, you'd notice, like, the movement is amazing, the buster is amazing, all your weapons feel dead on. And they
Dude,
all have
that's great.
the added bonus of nice little animations. Like, as I pointed out earlier, how the buster has, like, a little shoot effect whenever you shoot it. And how
Nice.
enemies crumble into pieces. So it has all the benefits of the NES games, and it has a lot extra added to it.
Right on.
I never really cared to use this boss's weakness. He's just easy.
Yeah. I know, there are a number of bosses that are like that for me too. Mostly because, I mean, you know, I looked up a number of boss weaknesses back in the day, but there were other bosses where I was just like, okay, you know, the Buster's good, I'm just going to use that, because I knew how to use it. So, you know, to this day, it's like I'm still fighting these guys technically unoptimally from a speedrunner's perspective, but, you know, I'm more used to it, so I just do it anyway. And it works out.
Okay, there is something I want to show off here real quick. Oh, I just closed content. I meant to reset, my bad.
Oh.
So, in the original game, you couldn't save between stages, right? Like, the
Yeah, yeah.
password wouldn't save between stages. Well, I'm just going to
Right.
show off real quick that you can... So, you know how I saved after that stage? I could just
Yeah.
go back and reload my save, and it'll continue me.
You might want to get the video back up.
Oh, damn, okay. Don't show. Okay. Okay. Back. I'll just click random stuff. Okay. Technical difficulties. Here we go. It's back up.
Okay, let's see if that
Okay.
works on the stream. I see it
Okay.
here. I
So,
am not seeing
continue.
it on the stream yet.
Yeah. Oh, you're not seeing it on the stream. Hang on, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I meant to reset it. I didn't think this would happen. Are you getting it back on?
No. Well, hold on. Let me. Nah, it's still dead on the stream. I can see it on Discord,
Yeah,
obviously, but
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that. That messed something up here.
can you get it to how it was before, or is it not that easy?
I just started screen sharing again. I don't know why it stopped. I didn't close the tab.
Hmm.
Oh, is it back on? Or is it back on?
No, not yet. It's still dead.
Ah,
I think you took this. Somehow it's not
yeah.
sharing the source. I'm
That's a
gonna have to.
shame.
Yeah, let me get someone in here quickly.
Yeah. Damn, dude. That really sucked.
It's fine.
I
We'll
didn't
get
think
someone
the
in here.
screen share would end. Well, good thing this block has a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, sequel wars indeed,
Yeah,
says
there's just a
Azura
few
Justin.
hours.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so we're having some technical difficulties right now, folks. So hang tight. In the meantime, let me tell you guys or remind you about the Kickstarter, which we are currently at 34K right now. Got a big donation last night. And yeah, so we're shooting for 87K for the a Mega Man convention in Seattle, Washington, in honor of the 30th, or no, excuse me, the 40th anniversary of Mega Man next year. So it's going to be a big deal. We want to throw a big celebration, and yeah, in order to make that happen, we need your support, need your help with that. We're currently, yeah, over 30% of the way there, just about a week into this event. So you know, I have pretty high hopes that we're going to make it. But yeah, we can only do it with your guys' help. So whatever you can, what you can afford, we'd appreciate that. Whoever you can tell about the event would be fantastic. And hey, if anyone you know happen to be of the streamer sort, then maybe encourage them to submit games for the event as well that they want to play. And really, it could be anything. Mega Man has a rich history of games across many, many years. So it's a great opportunity for
There are
people to
many
come in.
games.
Yeah. So it's a great opportunity for people to come in and show off that one niche game that they grew up with and no one else knows about, because there are tons of those in the the Mega Man in Mega Man history. But yeah, we have some nice plans for that convention next year too. Like, got some cool special guests. The Megas are on board. Um, a voice actor for Mega Man in the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon is on board. The voice actor for Mega Man in Fully Charged is on board, and bunch of other people. Matt Papa formerly from Inti Creates, also a familiar Megfest face. He's going to be on board. So some great stuff is in the works for that event. But again, we can only make it happen with your help. So whatever you guys can do, we appreciate it. And yeah, just aside from that, stay tuned for more info and news about the event. And hopefully we can get these technical difficulties sorted out before too long or too much longer.
Perfect time for an advertisement.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, 40th anniversary only comes once in a lifetime. So, and I mean, hey, we have Mega Man Dual Override coming out next year. It's a great opportunity to roll out the red carpet for that game via a really cool convention and celebration like that. So, yeah. See, still trying to get things sorted out here. Doing what we can, folks. Thank you for your patience. Hey, the man is back. So we are having problems. Oh, but it looks like you got it sorted out, actually. It did, but now it's
Yeah,
suddenly
I
working
misclicked
again.
something in the... Yeah, I misclicked something in the menu, and that, I guess, ended screen share. It's all working now?
Okay.
Okay. You want me to see if I can change the quality? Okay. I'm going to see if I can find something. Okay. Stream it. Hang on, can I set... No. There is... Hang on, so... Let me try this again. Go here. Right-click that. Yeah, I can't find a way. Is there something in Discord settings for the voice and video? Oh, here we go. Okay, I figured it out. So, hang on. Do you want me to keep it at 60 frames a second? Here, I turned it down to 720p. I turned it down to 720p. That should be good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's reduced size on the
Okay,
stream.
so...
Too.
Okay. There we go. So, is it all working?
Looks like it. Yep.
Okay.
I see you hopping around.
Technical difficulties solved. We're back to the game.
Crisis averted.
Yay.
Nah, you never know when to predict this stuff. It's cool, man. Thank you for helping.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Skybane Zero did a little Kickstarter promotion.
Well,
He
yeah.
talked a bit about Kickstarter. So perfect time for technical difficulties.
Yeah. It's easy to forget that stuff, so
Oh.
good opportunity to do it.
Something... I want to see if I can show it off here. I don't know if it's going to work here, but sometimes when you use Rush Jet against a ladder, right, you can sort of clip into the wall while climbing on the side of the ladder. I'll see if I can do it with the next screen. It's
Yeah,
a really
so
fun... It's like a short, funny glitch. It doesn't do much.
Was that glitch in the original game, too? The NES?
No, it was not in the... From what I've seen in the original game, I've never seen it happen. I'm pretty sure it's just in here. So, just get to the front of Rush Jet. Okay. I think there's... Yeah, it only works against some ladders because of how the walls are placed. We might see it later, we might not.
So what about the glitches in general, or the bugs and stuff from the NES versions? Like, were a lot of those patched out, or were they kept in for the sake of being faithful to the originals?
Okay, both. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in the next level, actually, with the wire glitch. We'll see what that does.
Okay.
You know the original wire glitch, right? Where you could, like, fly into the sky
Yeah.
and then, like, skip the screen. Yeah, you'll get to see something funny.
Yes.
Okay, I always forget which boss this is, and I'm like, oh, right, it's Square Machine. Alright, hopefully here I can avert skill issues. Because sometimes I have a skill issue with this boss.
Yeah, this guy's tricky. He can go, like, extremely fast or, like, crawl at a snail's pace.
Oh, I missed... How many did I miss there?
You got high standards for these games, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm pretty good at Mega Man, so I sometimes have high standards.
Yeah, I remember when I was like that, too, where it's like, PS2 era, again, the Anniversary Collection. I was like,
Oh,
man,
shit.
how the heck do some people get through these stages with no damage? Then I found out about the, who was that, there was one really popular, like, no damage runner. Slipping my mind here.
Oh, are you saying like that guy who did like the NES series, No
Yeah.
Damage?
Yeah, he's very popular in the
Yeah,
community, but his name is slipping my mind right now. I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone in chat knows him.
He also did Mega Man 8 Super Ball. What's that ball weapon called?
Mega Ball, I think.
Okay. Yeah, he did like the Mega Ball only challenge.
Yo, nice.
You've seen that one, right?
No, I haven't seen it, but that sounds crazy.
Yeah. He needed a lot of rush search and like that rush jet item thing. He needed a lot of luck with that to get past the Blob Devil. Alright,
really?
so... Oh, shit!
Ah, you fell down. Shoot. Auto-scroller
Okay,
problem.
so... Hopefully this time I don't fall and I can show you the wire glitch. Well, not really a glitch in this. They did something hilarious with it. Alright, so... It does something quite funny. A little cutscene plays. And then it just drops you onto the next part. Now you're gonna see what happens if you do it on this screen.
Uh-oh.
So this isn't gonna be good, trust me.
I'm sure it won't.
If you think it takes you to the end, they made sure to account for this. So yeah, you don't want to do it again. It kills you.
Dude, that's so funny!
I know.
That's so funny that they thought to put that in there. Now it makes me wonder how many other things like that are in there for like glitches and other stuff.
Only one other that I know of. I'm not sure if there's anything else really.
Dude, imagine if more developers did that when they remade their games. And it's like instead of taking out the
that
bugs,
would be so funny.
they instead like put an additional cutscene in there to make you feel like like a complete cheater for doing that.
Sort of like that Crash Bandicoot one. You know,
what's
you know,
that?
like that Crash Bandicoot boss? I've seen clips of it where, like, you could, like, the bulls, I can't remember what they are, I think they were bulls, they would run at you, and there was this trick where if you stood in the corner, they can't hit you. But in a remake, they kept that, and not only did they just regularly keep it, you can do it completely fine, but then the audience in, like, the Coliseum you're in will throw cheese at you, implying that you're cheesing the game, which is really funny.
Dude, oh, I did not. Oh, that is hilarious. I did not know that.
You'll just need to see a clip of it to fully understand it.
I love that it's cheese. Like, they could have thrown tomatoes or rotten fruit at you or any kind of thing, but the fact it's cheese is hilarious.
Oh, they also kept, like, that Pharaoh shot glitch where you can kind of store it like that.
Oh, nice.
You know about that one, right? Where, like...
Yeah,
Where
of
you
course.
hit an enemy at the top that doesn't instantly... Yeah. They kept that. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, it's really cool. This game respects kind of the legacy of the glitches and stuff too. And in that way, it's very, very faithful. Like more faithful than you would expect for a remake like this.
Yeah, it's a lot more faithful. Ah, shit. Ah, I fell. This isn't going good. I wasted one of the item things, and then I missed the other, so I needed to waste some rush coil.
Yeah, it happens.
No, I need that last one. Tonight, like, I needed to stay up till the stream, since for you it's like a bit past 10, right? Like 40 past 10.
Three hours behind.
Yeah. Here it's like 20 to 2.
Dang.
And
I guess you're not used to that, huh?
There was still some coffee left in the pot, in like the coffee pot from this morning. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm grabbing this.
Yeah, you're grabbing that for real. I know. We've all in this group here. We've all had to make compromises for the sake of the Mega Maze schedule. I can assure you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have some showcases later on.
Something else was like...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Earlier, I was supposed to do this on, like, the 11th at 3 p.m., and I'm like, no, that'll not work. I have school. So, and then I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm like, damn, all the available spots are in, like, the morning. So I'm like, whatever. It's the weekend. I can do it. I'll power through this.
Well, shout-outs to you for the grind, then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hey, shout-outs to the schedule makers here. I think Hero is the one that comes immediately to my mind. That must be an extremely hard task, like, to come up with the slots for these games. Like, holy crap, that must be hard. There's so many games and so few time slots.
It does not sound easy.
Yeah, I know. It
would especially not be good for me.
Yeah, and it's like, dude.
So the thing is,
think about all the people they have to message.
I would just procrastinate it till last minute.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it has come to that several times, just out of necessity, with like people's schedules changing and all that stuff.
Okay, so something cool about this guy, I'm just gonna show. If you slide, he will stop. So you can use that to get a little bit of extra time on him.
Yo, nice. Hey, that was expertly done. Yo, Proto Man has a mouth in this.
I don't know what So, you saw that Proto Man sprite, right? How it's like... Have you ever seen the Wily Wars Proto Man sprite?
I'm sure I have, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head.
Okay. So basically, he's really short, and he looks like baby Proto Man compared to Mega Man. I feel like it's something to do with, like, the Wily Wars Mega Man is bigger, but I couldn't be sure. It's either Mega Man's bigger or Proto Man's smaller. So, for this game, I don't know how I feel about the sprite change. On one hand, it looks really good. On the other hand, I just don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Well, I think me and everyone else in the chat needs a better look at him, because he was only on the screen for like 2 seconds there.
Yeah. Well, if we vote on a Proto Man run after this, we could see him in actual gameplay, which would be really nice.
Yo, nice.
So yeah, I'm hoping to do a Proto Man run. It would be a lot more challenging than the roll run, since Proto Man takes extra damage.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask about the differences in the gameplay with Proto Man, but you might want to save that for if we actually get to him.
I'll just mention it right now. There's not a lot of differences. The only differences is extra damage and a Proto Shield.
Okay, so it's like Mega Man 7 then.
That's... yeah.
Or, excuse me, no, you
Well,
can't
he wasn't
play as him
really
in
playable
Mega
in
Man
Mega Man 7.
7. No, you're right. He wasn't,
Yeah.
he wasn't in there.
I mean, you get the Proto Shield item, which is a lot like him.
Yeah, yeah. So you've obviously played these games quite a lot. How, it's like, how extensive is your practice with them? With your experience, rather?
Oh. Okay, hang on.
Gotcha,
so... I'm actually quite a big Mega Man fan. Like, I've tortured myself by doing unlimited insta-death.
Oh, no way.
I've
Oh, that
tortured
is
myself with
hardcore.
that. Yeah. I had to do that on keyboard. It was even worse.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Okay, so here's the ladder glitch I was telling you about. You see this? I'm kind of in between.
Yeah, yeah.
And surprisingly, the spikes don't kill you there if you do that.
I was gonna say, the spikes didn't kill you there. That was funny.
Yeah. I think it... I don't know how it tracks your hitbox there with the ladders.
Yeah.
Because I know in Mega Man 1, it had that really weird glitch to get the magnet beam without the super armor elect beam.
That was.
Have you ever seen that ladder attack? Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah.
I did a Buster only run of that, so I did that glitch to avoid using elect beam. And yeah, it's a really weird glitch. I don't know how that even works.
Yeah. I think that goes for a lot of glitches in Mega Man. It's like you just kind of roll with them. You don't know exactly how they work, but they're there, and you know, you may as well use them even though you're not sure how they work.
So the thing about this boss is you're never going to dodge him. That is a dream you will never accomplish. So what I just do is I damage boost a bit here. It's pretty efficient.
Yeah, those Mets that fall down are pretty unpredictable.
Yeah. Are there any interesting messages in chat? We haven't really got to that.
Everyone's enjoying the show, I think. Just chilling like
Alright.
chilling with the game. I could go back actually. I'm not sure. It's been a while, but are you at the?
So for this
you're
part
pretty much
on your
near
first...
the end. Pretty much near the end now, aren't you?
Yeah. Planning on going till the end and then doing a Proto Man or roll run.
Right on. So roll's in here too.
I don't know
huh?
why I got that E-tank. That was pointless. Yeah. So roll is actually pretty weird how they implemented her. They designed her pretty much as base. She has like a dash jump.
Huh.
Which is really interesting. I've seen like a roll task speedrun. It's really insane what they do. I'll take that.
I would have thought they'd lean more towards the Mega Man Maker implementation of her character, where she has a broom.
Yeah.
She's basically the Zero of.
Well, she
classic.
has the broom.
She does? Okay, that's good.
She has the broom. But here's something really weird. She has a broom. She doesn't have a regular buster, but she has a charge shot.
So like a charge saber then, or a charge broom?
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Or wait, do you mean a long range charge shot?
Yeah, like Mega Man, like that.
Oh, okay, that is strange.
Yeah.
You said she has a double jump too? Or was it just dash?
Pardon?
You said she has a double jump too?
It cut out for a sec. No, she doesn't have a double jump. Just like the dash jump.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Little slide maneuvers there, just to scare you.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's always scary when you do those.
Yeah,
Pardon?
they're really nice for getting right on the edge of the platforms, though. I totally see why you do it.
Uh-huh.
Because it really helps you get the most out of your jump from there.
Another trick for jumping off ledges like that is, I don't know if you use this term, but do you use the term inching?
Yeah, I use that. I think, yeah, to like move steadily
so like
closer and closer.
where you do like the little, yeah. That's the classic strat.
Yeah.
If you
helpful.
don't know if you're gonna make a jump, just start inching.
Yup. It's helpful
if you're not
because
if you're not willing to risk it all with here, you go first. You're talking over.
Excuse me. Yeah, there's some delay in the audio, I think. But yeah, it's interesting because, or it's helpful too because Mega Man doesn't quite break into his run animation. He just kind of like slowly moves his leg or his foot forward. So it's a very clear indicator that you're not going to go off the rails, you know, like super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, home stretch now, eh?
You know, what if I just did the refights Buster only? That just came to my mind.
If you wanna.
I'll go for it. It would be funny.
Do you usually do that?
No,
or...
it's not how I usually tackle it. No,
Gotcha.
it's not how I usually tackle it.
Yeah.
Looking... Okay, Pharaoh Shot is at max. Whenever I do the refights, though, against Ringman, I don't use Pharaoh Shot, because, like, I save that for the final boss. I don't want to have to grind indefinitely at that final corridor for some more Pharaoh Shot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes I do that with, it's tricky, because you know you're going to use all 8 of your weapons against against the boss rush, but then you also need weaknesses reserved for Wily. So it gets to be this tricky thing where you're not sure how much weapon stuff to use before you get to Wily.
It's really hard when it gets you trapped there.
Yeah.
There we go.
GG's.
Something else I find about Buster is all these bosses were made to be challenging, but when you have Buster. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they're more of bosses when you're only using Buster.
I see what you mean.
So it's always a fun little challenge to fight them Buster only.
It's true, yeah. The thing about using Buster is that you really have to focus on the fight. Like, since you can't take them out so quickly, you really have to focus on dodging their attacks, and that really it forces you to pay more attention to their patterns and kind of just, you know, be more mindful of what they can do, you know?
Yeah. Because all these bosses, they were, like, excellently developed. And then you just kill them super fast with their weakness, and, like, they can't do anything.
Yeah. I think it's nice, too.
That's what makes Buster only...
I was going to say, it's nice, too, when you have the Charge Buster as well, because then it doesn't feel like an impossible feat, either. Unlike, you know, some of the other classic games where you only have, like, the pellets, and it just takes so long to beat the bosses. And at that point, I mean, you still can do it, but it becomes a little bit more tedious, I guess I'll say. As opposed to here when you have a Charge Buster and it's more feasible, and you also get to see more of what the bosses can do. So it's that nice middle ground, I think.
Uh-huh. Toadman, though, he's not a challenge buster only. He's just super easy.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll just... This is the entire fight. There's nothing else to it.
Yep. I know a lot of people, when they fight Toadman, they just spam the Buster, but what they don't realize is that there's plenty of time between his wiggles to charge a full charge shot, and, you know, just spam that at him too, and he still just stays stun locked.
Mm-hmm. I remember my first playthrough, I had a lot of trouble. I had a lot of trouble with Dive Man. I don't know why. He was just really hard to me.
No, I was going to say, Dive Man for me is really tricky too. Like, he comes at you so fast, and it's hard to know when he's going to dash and when he's going to throw the missiles.
Yeah. You just need to play enough to, like, really memorize it. Engrave it into your brain, pretty much.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, as always.
You know, fighting Skullman just makes me remember, this fight was a lot better in Mega Man Rock and Roll. I feel like they did this fight so much better for that fan game.
Yeah.
As opposed to the original Mega Man 4 Skullman. You've played Mega Man Rock and Roll, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm always on top of all the Mega Man fan games.
Yeah. For fan, I've played, like, pretty much all the official classic games. I still have to do Mega Man-based Challenger from the Future. I've done 2 of the stages in that. Pretty fun. And then I haven't even touched the Game Gear one.
Yeah. Challenger from the Future is a wacky game, man. Like, the story is kind of...
Yeah.
Geez, what? Kind of all over the place.
I don't know. It seems like a pretty good idea. Quint in Mega Man Game Boy 2 was just kind of a nothing. He didn't really have a role. He was just kind of there as a filler boss.
Yeah.
As some sort of Mega Man killer replacement.
Yeah, I know. And he has the craziest lore drop, which just, like... You know, they don't really... It's like... They tell you that he's Mega Man from the future, and then you're like, wait, what? Then it's like... They don't really go anywhere with that from there. So, but it's the craziest, like, lore drop, which kind of gets completely ignored later on. Like, it never gets brought up again, which leaves you thinking, like, what the heck were they going for there?
Yeah. I haven't played much of the game, so I wouldn't know much about it. But, yeah, that does seem kind of crazy, that they wouldn't go anywhere with that.
Yeah, well, I guess...
Did Wily,
you know,
like... Did Wily, like, kidnap him and, like, make him evil?
I think that was the gist of it, yeah. But he was originally introduced in the Game Boy games. And then he got put back into that Rockman and Forte game as well. And I guess I feel like, I mean, I don't know, that game was kind of weird, the Game Gear game. But I'm kind of glad if they had to throw any like enemy in there, it was Quint, because you can't just say that Quint is Mega Man from the future and then do nothing else with him for the rest of the series. It's like, that has to go somewhere eventually.
On the sort of topic of Game Boy games, is anyone else's favorite Mega Man game Mega Man Game Boy 5? Because that's my favorite Mega Man game.
Hey, that's real. That's a good.
It does.
That's a good game.
I feel like it does kind of suffer from the lack of color, but even still, it surpasses everything.
Yeah, it's definitely the best of the Game Boy games. I mean, I played those all on 3DS back in the day when they were released on the, or re-released, ported to the eShop. And that was my first time trying them. But yeah, it was really interesting going from Mega Man 1. Oh, yep.
Yeah, so I want to just show something real quick. So you know in the original game how you could use Rain Flush to soft lock yourself here?
Can you?
Like it would kill that little capsule and stuff. Yeah. Well, here, they actually predicted that, and they gave him a little umbrella, which is neat. So that's the second glitch I was talking about.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I know.
Oh, that's great.
They really put a lot of work to make everything, like, the best experience possible.
Dude, again, I really wish more devs did that with their remakes, you know, like kind of throwing a tribute to the old glitches and stuff and saying, haha, we knew about that. And maybe sometimes they'll even let it work, but, you know, just acknowledge the tribute, and it's so cool.
Yeah, so I just want to show something. No, oh, that's lucky. Normally, I would just go back and forth, and you would... Oh, that's actually quite rare. But you would, like, never get energy. It would just always... You would go back and forth, killing them. Damn, how come I get lucky when I am at max Pharaoh shot? What are these drops, man?
Yeah, Mega Man games be like that
The
sometimes.
RNG gods just
enemies.
going against you.
Yeah, certain enemies that don't drop anything.
So something I just gotta point out, the background for this final boss is just an amazing improvement from Mega Man 4. Mega Man 4 was just kind of a blank screen. Were there stars in Mega Man 4?
I'm sure maybe in some places, but certainly not here.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, this is, like, amazing. It's, like, a pink background with like, sort of, like, double vision clouds, I'd say, and then stars flying in the background. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's neat. You got that parallax scrolling going on,
Who
too.
could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? Wily just randomly got away. What a twist.
Yep. Oh, this is pretty, too. Dude, look at those mountains.
Something I just gotta point out. Out of all the Mega Man games' ending themes, this is the best one.
It is really good, yeah.
I especially like the part where it speeds up and does like the other part of the melody, like da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
Yeah,
like
and the train kind of speeds
here it
up
is,
too,
here it is.
doesn't it? Dude, those buildings are so cool.
Uh-huh.
That's great music.
Uh-huh. Alright, so do you know how the polls in chat work? Because I'm not exactly sure. I don't stream much. Yeah.
I don't think I could do that, but I can ask someone else to. You want to take a poll of whether we should do Proto Man next?
Yeah, whether we should do Proto Man, Roll. Yeah, Proto Man or Roll. Or a third option, Man. There's a character called Man. You'll see, because he's not quite Mega. I'll say that. I've done like one level as him. He's nothing different from Mega Man, but it's quite funny. So Proto Man, Roll, or Man.
Okay, we got the pull up. I'm gonna say Man myself.
Oh.
Okay. 2 for man so far. We'll see where this goes. Does this have a closing time?
Oh. Okay. This
I don't know if
time
it-
I gotta not misclick, because to get back to the title screen, it stays here forever. You need to reset. Alright. Don't misclick. Is this... Okay, the screen share is still up. Alright, no more technical difficulties. Alright. You just gotta not close content. That's
Yup.
what ruins it. So how much longer on that poll?
I don't think we have a set time, so we can just decide whenever you want, to be honest. Man is winning so far.
Okay, so how about just put like a timer for like a minute or 45 seconds?
Oh, wait, it's running out now. I think that's like 30 seconds. We'll see.
Okay. Here, I'll get to the options menu. Oh, as I was saying before, the options menu. New game. So this is a really nice options menu. So like, you can toggle a lot of settings. Like if you're not that good at Mega Man and you just want a more casual playthrough, you can have infinite lives. The full arsenal, it gives you all the weapons from Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. The character...
Yo, nice.
And it just says play as man, so we'll see what that's like. Alright. Is the poll over?
Yep, poll is over, and man is the winner.
Oh, damn. Alright. So, and then I just want to show off a few more settings. You can use infinite ammo just to, like, not run out. Burst chaser, you move twice as fast. Air sliding, you can slide in the air. There's a lot of settings here. Alright.
Dang.
So, it all looks fine at first. I'll go for Toadman first. And then, right away you realize something just isn't right here. Like, there's something messed up.
I wonder what it could be.
Yeah.
Hecwa indeed.
I don't even want to... I just want to leave it a surprise completely. I will not even mention what it is, but there is another, like, really fucking hilarious part of this.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why I should have went for Dive Man first.
His head just barely pokes over the water. That's a good.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that too. Does this limit your jump height?
No, it doesn't appear that it limits anything.
What about your slide height? Does it make you slide? Like, can you just like walk into those tunnels like you normally slide into?
Yeah, sliding. When you're playing as man, it's only to go faster. You can walk through everything now.
Oh, and Mario! I knew I remembered this from something. Yeah, it's the it's the Me IRL costume from Make a Good Mega Man level, the fan game series. I knew I remembered this from somewhere. This was a costume in that game, and it was hilarious. Yeah, Make a Good Mega Man level. Shoutouts to Make a Good Mega Man level 3. Just extremely ambitious fan game that you can just pour hours and hours and hours into. I clocked in. When I finished everything in that game, I clocked in at 100 hours. So it's quite sizable.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it's the biggest Mega Man fan game ever. Like legit. That it's a fact. Huge game. Sounds like good stream content. You know, it would be. Honestly, it would genuinely be great stream content because, I mean, it's just tons of stages from in that game, And there's, you know, a lot of bad, a lot of good. But I actually challenged myself in that fan game to do, because the Make a Good Mega Man levels fan games. It's basically the general gist of it is that there are a bunch of fan created levels submitted to a host of judges, and you know, it's based on certain criteria and whatnot, and they just all get compiled into the game. So there are a bunch of different stages designed by 100, you know, bunch of different fans, and just a ton of content in there. But yeah, I put so much time into that, and I made a point.
What does Rush look like? Let's.
Oh.
Okay, Rush Marine looks normal, but I'm pretty sure there's something funny with Rush Coil.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, I'm just gonna go out of weakness chain a sec for this, because there's something funny, and Dive Man stage is a good stage where you can see this funny thing.
Nice. I know the stream has a schedule on, but it would be nice
so,
to showcase that in somewhere, if not already. That I agree. I legit agree. I'm surprised it hasn't been submitted already, to be honest.
Yeah, look at this Rush Coil.
So I see the head. I don't see anything else.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Is he a dog or a walking head? I can't tell.
I know. I was gonna say you're a head with legs, but I don't see that. I don't see Rush having any legs at all.
Yeah, you could just walk under there. That's funny.
Nice. Just need someone to submit. Yo, I could probably do that, honestly, if there's time. Yeah, I love that game.
All right.
I actually challenged myself in the third game to get by all the stages without skipping the bad ones.
All right.
Because there's
Are
a
you
feature...
ready for this? Are you ready?
Oh.
Are you ready?
We're ready now.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Did you see Eddie?
Yo, Eddie is an absolute unit now.
I know. Why isn't he this super fighting robot thing?
He ought to be.
Why do I have to do the dirty work? I'm a short midget right now.
No joke. Wow, all of the and all the proportions are getting misappropriated.
Yeah. I know, why didn't Dr. Light send him out to fight? Seems like he was upgraded enough.
So this is called, this character's called Man, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is that it was a missed opportunity to call him Lega Man.
Exactly, that's hilarious. What is why? Oh, am I just gonna? He just shoots it out of his mouth. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's his tongue.
Oh, it is. That's hilarious. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, he's shooting the bullets out of his mouth too.
Yo. Hey, it's gotta come from somewhere. I half thought it was coming out of his ear headpiece sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know, the ear headpiece, it never had lore. It's just kind of there for decoration.
Yeah. If someone were to submit Make a Good Mega Man level, would they go for the first game, or could the third game be submitted? Because I feel like third Make a Good Mega Man level game has a ton of content in it. Dude, it's actually insane how much content that has in it. I mean, all those games have just crap loads of content. Like, I played them all just from beginning to end, not skipping a single thing. But that third game in particular is an insane gold mine of content. You could put it in anywhere and just have a blast, honestly. Yo.
Yeah,
God, man, got them
you gotta
legs,
make sure
too.
to not accidentally shoot under him. What does Wily look like? Oh my god, I just thought. What about Proto Man? He's in a cutscene. rolls in the final cutscene. What is that all gonna look like? I'm just thinking about it. I've never completed the game as man. I just played a level.
Well, good. Plenty of surprises in store.
What'll he look like in that, wire cutscene? That might look a bit funny.
Yeah.
I'll go for Brightman. I'll just continue the first chain I was doing.
Let's do it. In my opinion, Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch is peak Mega Man fan gaming goodness. It's right up there with a good Mega Man level series for me. Yeah, that too. I mean, huge shout-outs to these fans who've just been, you know, lifting the heavy load in Capcom's stead for years. So you say you take, do you take any extra damage in this form?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. It would almost seem like this would be...
I'm not noticing any extra damage.
It would almost seem like
Almost
this
seems like
mode
this
would be
what?
an optimal way to play because you have a smaller hitbox and hence don't get hit as... you know, you can dodge things easier.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need to slide there, yeah.
I mean,
wait.
sliding's faster.
Oh, I don't have Rush Jet yet. Yeah, normally I like starting with Dive Man and then going through there, because then I'd have Rush Jet to just get back a lot easier. Now you just have to do these little... Oh. Yeah, that didn't go very well.
That was a long jump, man. I'm surprised you attempted it.
Yeah. I don't know, you can sometimes make it. I should have done like a slide to try and get further.
Yeah, for me, if it's ever more than 3 tiles long, I am not risking that jump.
You're always gonna use like Rush Coil or Rush Jet?
Oh, heck yeah. Too risky otherwise.
Understandable. It's very risky. Okay. What? Oh, I was trying to scratch my head, and then I just fell, I guess.
Dang, you're really confident in your
gamer
skills
itch
if you can
got
do
to
stuff
me.
like that while trying to make a jump.
Just play one-handed.
I mean, hey, you're a keyboard player, so it's viable.
Well, no, I'm not playing on keyboard right now.
Yeah, well, you did it before. So.
I'm using... Yeah, I've done it before.
Alzora Justin is saying, 8-bit Deathmatch also has an amazing modding scene with so many custom characters, levels, weapons that keep me coming back every now and then for years. Yeah, man, shout-outs to those guys. You know, okay, they are right up there, I think, with the Mega Man Maker community. You know, like, and shout-outs to those guys, too. They've just been adding content year after year, giving us just an endless supply of stuff to enjoy. You know, I wish I could give those... I wish I could express all the gratitude I have for those fan game makers, but it's impossible because I am too grateful to them.
Okay, so I don't know if everyone knows what I did there. So whenever you start Brightman, you always want to shoot him with, like, one buster shot. And that actually makes it so you skip all the HP amounts where he does, like, that, like, big, bright flash, and it stuns you for a few seconds. Because if you don't know, he does the attack at... I don't know the exact damage.
Yeah, it's certain points at his health.
When he's at
like,
certain HP, yeah, when he's at certain HP, he will do like that stun attack. So if you can skip all those HP amounts, you can defeat him without without getting stunned.
Yeah, yeah. Good strats.
Ah. The only thing I'm sort of noticing with Man is your shots are a bit lower. Like, you don't shoot as high.
Oh. Yeah, that would be
Which
an
is
issue.
sometimes throwing me off a bit.
Yeah,
It's not really that
understandable.
bad. It's only throwing me off a bit.
Well, you're using charge shots a lot, too. I guess those are pretty
Yeah.
low as well.
Uh-huh. So what? So you're saying how you like a lot of these fan games. What was the first fan game you played?
Oh, that's a good question. Dang, I go so far back with them, and I feel like they've always been around. Shoot.
First
Dang,
one
man,
I
you know,
did was
I-
Unlimited.
Yeah, that was a popular one for sure. I want to say it was Rocko-chan, which isn't necessarily a Mega Man fan game. It's Mega Man inspired.
Isn't that like a
but...
ROM hack?
No, Rocko-chan is...
Or is that... Okay.
It's another separate fan. It's a whole fan game. A Flash game that was released in
I don't know.
2011.
I'm thinking of, like, the ROM hacks that let you play as Roll. I must be thinking of that.
Oh,
Like, because I know there's the Roll-chan series. It's just like a ROM hack where you play as Roll.
yeah, right. There's that. I don't quite know what was the first
These
fan
guys
game.
are
What
funny.
was But yours, you say yours was Mega Man Unlimited. That game was pretty hard, man. It must
Yeah.
have been. You must have stories about that, huh?
Yeah, it was quite tough, to say the least.
Well, you seem to be like a perfectionist with some of these classic games too. Like, were you ever inspired to go the extra mile with that game and like perfect the art?
I wouldn't say perfect, but I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I have done insta-death, but I haven't perfected it. I died, like, a lot, which I guess is kind of normal for insta-death, but
Well, yeah.
still a lot of deaths is a lot of deaths.
Yeah. Hey, well, I respect that grind. That is not fun. I remember raging to infinity over Unlimited when it first came out, man. Like, that first build, you know, I don't want to throw too much hate at it because it's a great game, but that first build was pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Like, very strange and sparse checkpoint placements and stuff.
I've seen a Rainbow Man stage clip from the original build. Like, it seems like it was made to be a bit tougher. Like, so you know those those big things that take the insta-death lasers and like turn it into like this big spreading beam of insta-death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at like one of the original version gameplay, and they didn't have the platforms where you could just stand and shoot them. You had to jump and shoot 2 shots really fast.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't seem all that hard, but it definitely seems like if you've been playing the stage for a while raging, and then you just get to that part and mess up, it just doesn't seem fun.
Yeah, that's what it is. It all adds up.
Yeah.
You know, like one thing after another, after another, and it's like it becomes a real battle of attrition.
You fail
after a
once,
point.
then you're really mad that you failed, and then you continue, and then you make stupider mistakes because you are mad.
Yeah.
And then it's just the infinite loop of being mad at the game.
Yeah. Hey, pro tip to anyone who struggles with rage when they're playing Mega Man. It happens to us all. But pro tip: if you ever get into one of those moods, put the game down and immediately go into an exercise routine, or a workout routine, because carrying that energy over to workout is so good, man. Like it's because you're all fired up then, you know, you really got the energy going, and so you know your blood's pumping, and it's a perfect way to use all that energy and kind of filter it out, and you get a workout in too. So
I don't know. I just need a punching bag in my room.
hey, turn that into a workout.
That would be perfect to get all the rage out.
Dude,
yeah.
Hey. That's like, easily a workout routine.
Like just say, I hate this stupid game. Now I can go punch this punching bag.
If it counts, my first fan game was Mega Mario. Oh, Mega Mario was tough. You took so much damage in that fan game.
Which one's that? I don't think I've played
that was
that
the game
one.
where you. It had a female protagonist. I want to say, was it a Toho thing? Am I misremembering things here, fam? I think it was a Toho game where you control, who were the Toho characters? Yeah, it was Toho, okay. So, Marissa and Reimu, I think, were two of the characters you can control in there. But yeah, very tough game, which is to be expected, because I think it was like one of the first Mega Man fan games. It goes way back, way back.
Alright, we get to see Eddie again.
Eddie, the absolute unit. Dude, that body's gotta be from something. Very Mega Man 2 inspired, yeah. It was very Mega Man 2 inspired. I think it was tougher than Mega Man 2, notably because like
Why? What did Eddie look like?
All the enemies at you. Oh, sorry.
What did the what design are you referring to for that Eddie?
Oh, this Eddie right here. Like they had to have taken the body from something.
Well, I don't know what they could have taken it from. You don't see a lot of human-sized Eddies walking around the streets.
I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, I'm just now remembering Mega Mario was basically it had droves of enemies coming at you at every moment, which is, I think, the main thing that differentiates it from most classic games, which, you know, it balances out enemies pretty well. But yeah, that game threw enemies at you like droves. Oh yeah, the Mega Man vs. Metroid and Mega Man vs. Ghosts and Goblins were some pretty neat fan games. Oh, I don't know those ones. Gotta look into them. There's so many out there, man. So many good ones. And so many niche ones, too.
Easy fight.
Easy peasy, indeed.
You just gotta know Ringman's pattern.
Yeah, you got
Ringman,
that down. He's fast,
he's
but you're
normally really hard. Damn, the delay is really getting to it. Because, like, I think, alright, he's not talking, I can talk now. And then we just start talking at the same time. Because we don't know what the delay's doing.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the best internet where I live. I have very crappy ExploreNet.
Oh wow, I've never even heard of that.
So yeah, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant.
We're happy to have you with us
But
anyway.
it seems to work pretty well for streaming. Pardon?
We're happy to have you with us anyway. Hey, I mean,
Pardon?
we could adapt.
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. The internet it's fine for streaming. Though it's not fine for playing online games. I have like 600 ping. I didn't even think that was possible.
Dude, you know what it reminds me of is back in DS era. Well, this was back when I still had. You know what dial-up internet is?
Is it like where you plug it into the phone cable? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking of really old internet.
This is really old internet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is back when I had dial-up internet, and I was trying to. I had it pretty late in the game. Like when everyone had moved on to high-speed internet, I was still stuck with dial-up internet, and eventually I moved on. But during this phase, I was in the Nintendo DS era, where trying to connect. Everyone was into online Pokemon battling and stuff through the DS games. And I was trying to get into it too, and it was the hardest thing, like trading with people and battling with people with that dial-up internet. Because, dude, the delay was so bad. Like, everyone was asking me, why is it taking so long? Is everything all right? And it was a pain.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah, it was a different era for sure.
Yeah, luckily I grew up in more the modern era, so I grew up with pleasant internet until I moved here. Now it's just terrible.
Where are you? If you, I mean, maybe you do mind saying, but if you don't mind saying.
I'm not gonna say, but like,
Gotcha, it's cool.
It's like a really deserted countryside area. It's like, I used to live in like a town and I could walk everywhere, but now I'm like stuck in this deserted countryside.
Oh. Well,
there's like no people.
Well, we make the best with what we have, right?
Yeah.
Nice, Dustman.
Dustman is pretty easy. He's not the easiest one for sure, but he's definitely pretty simple once you get the hang of him.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I missed this message. There's also a lot of Flash games I used to play on Newgrounds, like Mega Man vs. Samus or Base Abyss. Dude, Newgrounds was its own beast for sure. It had so many like underlooked titles, many of which I feel like have not been archived to this day, which is kind of sad.
So I'd say we're about halfway through the man run.
Yo, nice.
Something I just gotta point out, I don't think the coffee crash is gonna hit me in time before the end of the run. Sorry, after the end of the run. I don't know how long I'll be forced to stay up.
Well, hey, good thing we have a 24-hour Mega Man live stream on so to keep you entertained.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Probably just gonna sleep all day tomorrow.
Yeah, hey, whatever works for you. I mean, hey, the weekend, you're totally at that luxury.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I just gotta hopefully rebuild my sleep schedule on the weekend.
That's what weekends are for.
Hopefully. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do on the weekend.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna watch a lot of Mega Man. Base Abyss was so good, it had a pretty sizable campaign with multiple playable characters and a level editor. Oh, a level editor too! Oh, that is cool. Dude, I feel like there were so many.
Oh, I also have to mention something.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can finish that, but I just want to say something after.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say that I feel like there have been so many underlooked Mega Man level editors. I mean, Powered Up is the obvious one, and I'm talking about like before Mega Man Maker came out. But like, you know, and now you're bringing up this Base Abyss game. it's like I feel like there's a lot of underlooked potential there. But go on, please. Excuse me.
Okay, so, you were saying how I could just watch Mega May, right?
Yeah.
Well, not exactly. Normally, I tune in for, like, a minute or two to see what's going on, and then I leave. You know why?
Why is that?
Not only do we have terrible internet here, we get, like, 500 gigs a month. It's... When you put that into perspective, about, like, 20 to 50 YouTube Shorts is a gigabyte.
Oh,
like,
wow,
and I mean,
really?
like, full 1-minute YouTube Shorts. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
And, like, my brother, he watches YouTube all day. So I've been preserving all the internet so that I could do these streams. So yeah, it was not fun. I faced many internet withdrawals.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy lore.
I know.
Yo, hey, you're not by any means the only one who's I mean, or rather, you're in very good company with the sacrifices you've had to make for this marathon. You know, it's this passion is driving us all.
Anything for Mega May.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, in order to host some of these events, you know, it's all in good fun, which is why I do it. But like, I've skipped meals, I've skipped workout routines, and you know, it's all fine. I can catch up on that stuff, but it's like, I'm missing out on very consistent routines for this marathon. You know, just because it's so fun.
And the best part is we'd rather do this than actually do the other stuff. Like, I could live without food as long as I have Mega Man.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, man. I mean, an event like this only comes, you know, once every blue moon. The Mega Man's 40th anniversary doesn't come every day. And an event like this doesn't come every day. So when it finally happens, yeah, it comes once. And I think, hey, the good staff are now talking about doing this yearly, which, hey, shout outs to them. I'm going to be looking forward to it all the time, every year now. Sorry.
That sounds amazing. I gotta stream this every year.
Yeah. And maybe your internet will be better by then.
Yeah. Apparently we are supposed to get fiber optics soon. But it was supposed to be November. It was supposed to be November, but now it's May, and I'm like, what the hell? Where are the fiber optics? And apparently it's still supposed to be soon, which I'm not buying.
Yeah.
So hopefully it gets better by next year, but I'm not counting on it.
That'll be a crazy jump, though, to go from, like, this internet where, like, 500 gigs to fiber optic. Is it going to be... Will you have, like, a better data plan to go with that? Or what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Like... Yeah, we'll have a lot more internet to use.
Gotcha,
And here's the thing. For this terrible internet... Just because the area is so bad, it's actually quite expensive.
Oh.
Like, no joke. We're paying more than regular internet to have whatever this is.
Oh, that's bad.
So yeah, it's simply not that fun.
Yeah, it sounds like the very opposite of fun.
It's not a big loss, as long as I have Mega Man. I don't know. Oh, this is also one of the things that got me really into Mega Man. Since, like, I couldn't really play online games, so I moved to a lot of, like, retro single-player games.
I feel that, too, actually. That's really the genuine reason I got into... I was mostly into single-player games growing up, too. It was because of that dial-up internet that I had for so long. You know, I couldn't reliably play online games, so, you know, Mega Man was my best friend because it was a single-player game, and there were so many Mega Man games out there.
Also, another big factor is I just grew up playing a lot of 2D platformers. Like, I like went a long time ago. Like some of the first really good 2D platformers I got were like Mario Maker 2, Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I had like a lot of those games, so I really came to enjoy these 2D platformers. And
Sorry,
now all I do is play 2D platformers.
Yeah. Did you ever
Are you
play?
good?
Did you ever get out of Classic? Like, have you played any of the other Mega Man series?
Yeah, I have Mega Man 11, and I'm really excited for Mega Man Dual Override.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're getting Mega Man X9 or not. But
Yeah, I
I'd
was gonna ask-
definitely check that out if it ever came out.
I was going to ask, have you played the X games or the Zero games or the ZX games or Legends, all those kinds of things?
Yeah, I've never played Legends. I haven't played the ZX games yet, but that's because I want to finish the Zero games. Currently, I'm at like 03.
Uh-huh. Is your
So
gaming
far,
perfectionism? Is your gaming perfectionism kind of forcing you to get like good ranks in those stages and stuff?
Not really. I don't have much more of a taste for like the X and Zero games as I do for like the classic games. Like the classic games are like my nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
And
that's
I
that's the
haven't
series that
yet
appeals to you
played.
most.
I haven't beaten all the X games actually. So far. God, you have to time this a lot differently because of the low shots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Okay. But, hang on, I think I lost my train of thought again. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I haven't played through all the X games yet. I've beaten X 1 through 5. I'm currently doing X6. I've beaten all the Robot Masters in that. Now I just want to go through, save a lot of the Reploids to get some items. Oh, that Rush Jet is funny. I didn't know it looked like that.
Oh wow,
But
that's
yeah,
a,
I just want to
that's a
go
small
back, save a lot of
platform.
the. Yeah. But yeah, I got save a lot of the Reploids in X6. I wonder where I'm gonna get the shock buffer. I'm still trying to find that. And then I'm gonna move on to the Sigma stages.
Right on.
And have you played X7? How
Oh, yeah.
bad is it actually? Is it like bad?
Okay,
Is it-
I'm
is
so
it
glad
really
you can.
bad?
I'm so glad you can get this from me. No, X7 to me, there's nothing offensive about it. It's just a silly Billy. It's just comedy fuel, you know, and there's more to laugh at than to be angry at. I'll put it like that.
Cause I've seen a bit of gameplay. It looks good, but I haven't played it for myself yet. I have the Legacy Collection too. That's what I'm playing them all on.
Yeah. No, straight.
So I have the game ready.
Yeah, no, straight up, man. I know people who love that game. I know people who hate that game too. I know people like myself. I just think it's utterly hilarious, and it's more comedy fuel than anything. Yeah, I mean, hey, go into it and form your own opinion because everyone has their own thoughts on it, and that's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Though I certainly have some weird thoughts on some games. Like Mega Man 8, I didn't enjoy that.
I could see that.
Mainly because of the jump, slide, jump, slide.
Okay, so that was actually, I think,
Yeah.
one of my first Mega Man games. And I loved it growing up. I thought it was the best thing ever. Now when I return to it, I will say I still like it, but it is notably slower than the other classic games. Like, Mega Man's walking speed is quite a slog, in my opinion. And it's a beautiful game. Like, the pixel art, like, and the colors in that game just pop out of the screen in the most vibrant way. It's a masterpiece of pixel art, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people share that.
Yeah, it definitely is. It had amazing visuals.
Yeah, but it was mainly the snowboard.
You were saying it
you.
feels slow, right?
Yeah. I was saying that.
You're saying it feels a bit slow. Yeah, I didn't really find the slow part. I just found a lot of the level design wasn't very good. I actually really liked the movement, and the bosses were probably, like, my favorite part of that game. Ah, damn.
Interesting. Why is that?
I just feel like it was more of the level. I don't know, I guess. The level, I didn't like... Astro Man's level was the maze one, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was tricky, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that one.
Yeah. Astro Man stage, it's so funny you bring this up. I was hosting another runner playing that game, and there was one person in the comments who was saying that like, Astro Man stage feels like a stage that was just like a bunch of the extra ideas they couldn't figure out what to do with, because it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Something else I feel... Oh, so here's a funny thing. Now I can just stand still. I don't have to slide.
Yo. Well, that should make it easier.
It makes it a bit easier. It's not really hard to slide on... Holy, I have a terrible skill issue. But, just another part of another hot take here. I feel like Mega Man and Bass, I've played that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just kind of what Mega Man 8 could have been. Because I feel like Mega Man and Bass was like a big step up from Mega Man 8.
So did you like that game?
Yeah, I really enjoyed Mega Man and Bass.
Okay.
Especially the CD collecting. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have liked the CD collecting, though I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Like, I played on like a half translated ROM. So, like, I couldn't read any of the cards, but it was fun to collect them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really fun game. Hey, Shotgun Diplomat in the chat saying, wow, the rare Mega Man and Bass enjoyer. Dude, you will never find a bigger Mega Man and Bass enjoyer than me. I grew up with that game. It was actually right after Mega Man 8. A lot like Z-Man here, I think, where I played it. And yeah, it was like after Mega Man 8, I was looking for a game that resembled Mega Man 8. And so naturally that led me to Mega Man and Bass, which has the same, or a very similar visual style to it, with the same art style and whatnot. So I picked that up, and I played the ever-living crap out of that. Like, and to this day, I'm really good at it. I'm actually going to be showcasing that game for Mega May on the 17th, doing a showcase of the GBA version, which a lot of people hate, but I actually prefer that version for a number of reasons, which I'll get into during that showcase. But yeah, it's great. The GBA version does not suck compared to it. It's just different. The screen is zoomed in, but I like to call it not screen crunch, but screen focus. I actually find, and here's a hot take that you won't hear from anyone else, I assure you. I actually find that the zoomed-in screen allows you to dodge boss attacks better, because it's more zoomed in, you can see gaps in the enemy attacks better, and you could focus more on dodging them as a result. And also, I played, like in preparation for my showcase on the 17th, I actually replayed the SNES version recently just to like compare notes. And those, I was surprised to find that a lot of the places where I thought the screen crunch would be less of a problem in the SNES version, it wasn't much of a difference. Like I found that I still, like, enemies were invisible in the same places. Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
That is funny. But yeah, aside from the screen crunch, I mean, it has better music, in my opinion. The GBA version has better music. It also is the faster version of the game. The SNES version had half of the RAM compared to the GBA. So, and the GBA version of Mega Man and Bass takes full use of that. Granted, the SNES version of Mega Man and Bass is not a very lag-heavy game in general, but the lag that is in there is completely not a thing on the GBA version because of that extra RAM on the GBA. So, I'll be talking more about this stuff in my showcase, but yeah, I am the Mega Man and Bass enjoyer. The Mega Man and Bass representative in this local community.
Yeah, I can definitely see a lot of your reasons of why you'd like the GBA version more.
Thank you.
I've never tried it, actually. I need to see what that's all about. But yeah, something else I feel like, though, is... I feel like they probably... Even though it was made to be an SNES game, they probably still should have ported it to the PlayStation. Because that would be like the 32-bit and a lot better RAM, like you were saying. But
yeah.
it would have like the bigger screen. And I guess the soundtrack, I don't know if I really enjoyed the PlayStation soundtrack for like the PSX games and Mega Man 8.
Yeah, it was different style.
It seems
for sure.
like they should have just had some sort of port to a more powerful console, but in like a way so they could remove all the screen crunch.
Well, it's funny you say that about Mega Man 8. Actually, the PS1 version of Mega Man 8 is not the definitive version of that game. The definitive version of Mega Man 8...
The Sega Saturn one.
...is the Sega... Hey, you know your stuff, man. The Sega Saturn version had better, crisper audio and music.
Yeah. And I can't exactly remember the PlayStation Tengu Man stage. It's been a long time since I've played Mega Man 8. But... Isn't it better on the Sega Saturn? Like, it's a whole different soundtrack?
It's a different music. Completely.
Yeah. Is it better on the Sega Saturn?
Sorry?
Is it better on the Sega Saturn?
It's a matter of opinion. Like a lot of things, honestly. I mean, I'm praising the GBA version of Mega Man and Bass, but it really is a matter of preference. I like the music in that version better. Other people like the SNES version better. And it's not a matter of one version being more, like, compressed audio than the other.
Excuse me, the SNES version. I didn't know Mega Man 8 was ported to the SNES.
No, I'm presenting another comparison there. But,
oh, okay.
What you were saying there about about Mega Man and Bass potentially getting a PS1 port as well, I also think that would have been cool, primarily for the colors. Like, I think the colors would have popped more on the PS1.
Yeah. Also, at school, my friend, he has, like, a Game Boy Advance SP, and he was playing a game on it, and I'm looking at... Yeah, I can jump that now that I'm mini. But
oh, nice.
I was looking at it, and the screen on the original GBA, it didn't seem very good, to be honest.
What kind of screen? Was it a front-lit screen or a back-lit screen? Because they were two different versions.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember which one it was, but he was saying it was the worst one.
Okay, it was it was the front-lit screen then. The front-lit, I had one of those when I was a kid as well. Yeah, that's crap. The colors don't pop out at all on that. The backlit screen is absolutely 100 times better.
Look at this slide tech.
Yo.
What is that theme? That was not the Proto Man theme. Everyone's time.
Oh no.
Wait. No. Cossack. This cutscene. It's just crazy.
Nobody. Everyone is all legs and head.
Oh, I saved for a second time on accident.
Hey, better safe than sorry.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Just on a completely different topic, I'm really excited for Mega Man 5 to come out, episode Blue of this. Because
when's
that would
coming
be
out?
awesome. There's not a release date yet, but if you go on YouTube, you can search up, like, a few gameplay trailers. There's one of Napalm Man's stage.
Oh, 1 second,
And
we
it
got
looks,
a raid
and it
here.
looks really good.
We got a raid here from Megatroidvania. Yo, Megatroid, welcome in, Mega Raid. What are you guys playing back there? Thank you for coming to the show. We are in Mega Man the Sequel Wars right now, headed up by the illustrious Z-Man. And just a quick notice, apologies for any like audio delays in the call. We're having some problems, but yeah, other than that,
Yeah, my internet
enjoy your
is
time.
terrible.
Yeah, so excuse that, but enjoy the show otherwise.
Good for streaming, terrible for calls.
Yeah, hey, we all make what we have work. But no, hey, what were you guys streaming or doing in your stream? I hope you had a good time. Thanks for joining us.
Wait, does that, you know that ladder glitch we saw before?
Oh yeah,
Does that happen with Man? It doesn't seem it to work.
When we'd find out.
Or at least I'm not doing it right. I'm not sure. I think it's the hitbox with this guy that's screwing me up.
Yeah, smaller hitbox. Megatroidvania
his
saying we were...
shots
I'm sorry. We were playing Mega Man X Survival Nightmare, a fantastic fan game and remake of X6. Dude, I have been meaning to go to play that game for a while now. Is it finished? Or is it like in an early access sort of thing? Because I would love to know. Because I've been following that project not very well, I guess, because I don't know what state it's in. But, okay, so it's not finished. Thank you, and Mario. But, yeah, that is such a cool project, and I wish them the best of luck with it. They can take their time with it. I'm not rushing them by any means. I don't want what happened to the original Mega Man X6 to happen to them, where they're rushing it out the door. Early demo, heck yeah. It's like half done. I want to say 4 bosses done from the looks of it. Yo, okay. We're halfway there then, I guess. Still a demo. It's got the intro and 4 maps available. They also have X and 0 playable. Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to try it out just yet. I think I want to try out the full version, or, you know, get the full experience. And man, there's so many other games to play in the meantime. Like Mega Man W, that fan game is releasing next month. Can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, I still need to try the demo. I haven't tried anything of Mega Man W yet. I've seen a bit of like the gameplay trailer and well, not really trailers. A lot of the leaks on this Discord server and also like the Mega Man Maker server. And it looks really good.
Yeah, the developer did a showcase of that game just the other day for Mega Man, and I was actually hosting that showcase. It is looking fantastic. The developer will tell you now to not play the demo and actually just wait a month for the full game to come out. But I think if you're
I don't know,
itching for that
it's tempting. It looks
should.
good.
It is, yeah.
What
I'm
is
right
this
with
Eddie?
you.
It's just. Do you see this Eddie? It's just in a standing, running position. Yeah, that's really weird.
He is doing something there, and I have no idea what.
Yeah. Those little glitches.
Wasn't there also a ROM hack for Mega Man X5, which smoothed out some of the rougher edges with like the RNG and stuff? I want to say I heard about that too. I've been meaning to try that out as well.
Yeah, I
think
feel
that's
like
an older
I've-
project, but Yeah.
I feel like I've heard about it. Doesn't it have like... Oh, no, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking... Yeah, I mixed up X5 and X6.
Gotcha. X6
I'm not a big
also
X
has
fan.
Yeah, X6 also has a ROM hack, like an older ROM hack, totally distinct from Viral Nightmare. But I've heard that does a pretty decent job smoothing out the rough edges as well.
Yeah. I feel like the thing with, like, if a Reploid gets infected, you can never get it back. Like, I know you could just save past it, and that's what I normally do. But, I don't know, I just feel like that was kind of just not fun.
Yeah.
Like, you could permanently lose really good weapons, like the shock buffer, if you accidentally saved after. You would have to do a full reset.
Yeah, no, I agree
Who am I
with
fighting
you.
here?
X6 does have its X6 does have its fans, and I respect them. I have good friends actually who love that game, but yeah, I've never been a big fan of that myself, or its mechanics, like that one you just mentioned.
Yeah. I feel like X6 did have a lot going for it, though. I really liked how X had a version of the Z-Saber.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it's cool to see what that can do as
It was like a nice little boss-killing weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's very useful for bosses. Let's see.
The lower shots are getting to me.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, I've heard great things about Mega Man W. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, man, it's releasing in a month, like right after Mega Man ends. So it's like, we're going to have this funny phase where it's like, you know, the stream is going to be over. We're going to be, you know, itching for a Mega Man fix after this marathon. And it's going to be like, you know, we're going to be in Mega Man withdrawal, basically. Because we won't have that 24-hour fix of Mega Man content like what's been going on here. So, you know, that game's going to come out right around the time that this marathon ends, and it's going to be perfect, you know? We won't have to enter Mega Man Withdrawal, because that game will be out to satisfy our fixings.
Something else I was going to mention about Mega Man W. On one of, like, the posters, I saw that it's going to be run with Godot engine, which seems like a really good choice. Because that's what Mega Man Rock and Roll ran on, and I really liked how that game's physics worked. I sort of like the smoother jumps.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how that works.
Yeah, they each have their own feels for sure. Mega Troyvania saying, yeah, it's trash. They fixed that in Viral Nightmare. They just respawn after you die or restart the level. Oh, that's cool. I remember the ROM hack. Viral Nightmare might be doing this as well. I'm not entirely sure. But I remember the ROM hack.
I can't shoot him from there.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
I get lower.
Yeah, it's harder when I'm small.
Yeah, I remember the X6 ROM hack kind of made it so that it took like 3 hits from the nightmares to kill the NPCs, which was a lot more reasonable.
I don't know. I feel like one of them should kill the NPC, but then when you just exit the stage and go back in, it should respawn.
Yeah,
I feel like that wouldn't
would
make a lot of sense story-wise, but it would be a nice quality of life improvement.
Yeah, I mean, story-wise, X6 doesn't have a whole lot going for it anyway. In my opinion. Others might disagree.
I feel like the cutscenes are really good, though.
Yeah,
I like how it's not
approach
terribly dubbed into English.
Yeah, it's funny actually, in the Mega Man X Anniversary Collection for the PS2, there wasn't any voice acting. Like, they cut out the Japanese voice acting entirely.
Yeah, I feel like it could run really well without voice acting, just because it's more of a classic game cutscene type situation where it's just like a still screen with some text.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. Megatroidvania asking, oh, is there any more spots applications for the Mega Man Marathon? Well, I am so glad you asked. Because... Whammo. That's how you find out, folks. Or no, those are the forums. That's the forum for the submissions. If you're interested in submitting, I thought that was actually linking to the schedule. But yeah, there are, in short, yes, there are slots from what I see on the schedule. I would imagine those are rapidly changing, though. Thank you, Tara, for picking up my slack with wrong commands. But I mean, that command is useful too. The submit. Because if you're interested in submitting, you can totally follow that link, and it will direct you to the application form, so you can submit whatever it is you want to submit. And Mega Man has a rich history of so many different games, and if there's one that you particularly love, well, hey, you are welcome to see if you can get it in and show it off. You are most welcome. Co-op chat percent with 5
on my
minutes
first
there.
playthrough.
Oh, sorry.
On my first playthrough of like the original Mega Man 4, when I tried Dive Man with the Skull Barrier, I just couldn't do it. It was so hard. I just used Buster. Because Skull Barrier, you have to get up close to him and like take those heavy damage hits. But once you get used to it, it becomes. Who am I fighting? I had a brain fart. Okay, yeah. I had a big brain fart there. I couldn't remember who I was fighting.
What am I fighting for? Yeah, co-op chat percent with Skybay and Terra. Nah, dude, you totally got it over on me there. I don't stand a chance. You got all the speed.
Now, I will save a bit of Rain Flush, since I do want to show that nice little glitch Easter egg again.
IT.
Is he just gonna keep shooting?
GG's.
There's one thing. So if you just joined stream or were like a part of that raid, you wouldn't. At the start of this game, I mentioned that this is running on an actual Sega Genesis emulator. This is like a Sega Genesis ROM entirely. But something I said before, I didn't say it on the stream, but I feel like this even would have been better as just a computer fan game. Because sometimes it's a Sega Genesis game. It's gonna lag quite a bit sometimes. And then also, because it's Sega Genesis, they needed to, like, accommodate for the 3-button, hang on, I can't think of the word here. Like, 3-button limitation, so they couldn't have many things. So all they have is a slide button, a jump button, and a shoot button. That's it. I feel, and how that ties into this being better as a fan game is like they could have more. Like you could have like weapon swap buttons. That would be really nice.
Yeah. No, I entirely agree. When you first mentioned that this was a ROM, I honestly couldn't believe it. Like, it just seemed to make more sense to me that it was a fan game, or just like a full-fledged fan game with that wasn't relegated or to to the Sega Genesis. That does seem like the more sensible way to do things, doesn't it?
Though I do like how it is a ROM, because you can run this. You could like get some sort of USB Sega Genesis cartridge, put the ROM on the USB, put it in the cartridge, and play it on an actual Sega Genesis. Or
Yeah.
I don't know how it really works using ROMs with consoles. It's got to be something along the lines like that.
It's true. No, it's absolutely true that you could essentially play this on the original hardware. But it's, and I mean, it's also just cool by itself that it is a ROM, you know, that it was made with Sega Genesis hardware in mind. And that it can, you know, I mean, in an age where we're pretty much exclusively just doing fan games, you know, just their own thing. It's a really unique idea. Yeah, like PC. I know there's different kinds, but yeah. Dang, home stretch here, huh?
Just about at the end.
Heck yeah.
Alright, that's it.
Alright,
Wily destroyed.
GG's. Yo, fight Lega Man for everlasting peace.
Oh! What was that?
Yo, you just killed Wily.
Yeah,
Hey.
like, what?
Roll back the
That's
clock.
a crazy
You are
ending.
a maverick.
Possibly.
Yo, crime percent.
What happened
Bad
to
ending percent achieved.
What happened to the 3 laws of robotics? What happened to that?
They went out the door with our body, apparently.
Like,
Apparently-
that's what would've... That's like the bad ending of Mega Man 7 if there was one.
You're not a robot,
Apparently
you're a man.
all 3 laws... Oh, sorry, Tara?
You're not a robot, you're a man. You can do that.
Hey, that is true.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
This is true. That was insane.
But yeah, that's
though.
my first time experiencing it. I never beat the game as Man. He's just the same as like Mega Man, so it was pretty easy.
Well, that ends the whole classic series.
Wily's dead, no more threat, no Zero. I don't know if Light would still develop X, no Mavericks. Everything ends, happy ending.
Yo, Megatroidvania, thanks for dropping
yeah,
by.
I need to.
Hey, enjoy your lurking, but thank you for the raid. We appreciate you.
Well, do I just stop screen share at this point?
Let
guess
it
we're pretty
sit
much
on the
done now.
title, because if you stop, we won't have any music.
Just keep it at the title?
Yeah, just so
Okay.
we got some background music to listen to. And then
Okay.
if you, this is the last piece of content, so if you want to say anything as an outro or plug your socials.
I mean, how could I do that?
Just like, what's your, if you have a Twitter or a Twitch, just you could shout those out if you want.
Yeah, just like, yeah, I guess just Twitch. My Twitch name is Zman202020.
What else do
no
you play?
Spaces, no caps. Mainly, I don't stream a lot because like, off a shitty satellite internet, you only get so much a month.
Oh,
like,
satellite, that's why.
Well, not even so much. You get like 500 gigs, but normally I just play a lot of Mega Man. Though I should do a Mario Wii stream. I was able to get Dolphin working.
There's a Mega Man
Okay.
mod for Mario.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, hey, people know where to
that
find you now.
reminds me, I need to play Mario Bros. Crossover. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's a cool game. We got to see that as a showcase here too, a few days ago.
Yeah, I tuned in for like a minute or two to see like a few levels of that. It looks pretty good. I especially love like the vast character selection.
Yeah. My girl Roko-chan is in there as well.
Skybane, if you want to close us out for the night, tell people about 20X Expo, and that we'll be back at 8 a.m.
Can do. Okay, guys. 20X Expo. I got that right. I didn't go XXX Expo this time. Hey, I'm getting better. Guys, 20X Expo. We are planning a full-fledged Mega Man convention in honor of the 40th anniversary of our Blue Bomber friend in Seattle, Washington next year, and we have a Kickstarter going on right now as a part of this stream, this Mega Man marathon we're doing for the whole month. And yeah, that's to raise funds for that convention. We are over 30% of the way there. We got a huge donation last night from some mad lad who I think put in like 6K, which was crazy. But yeah, I mean, we're like a little over a week into this event now. We've got 3 more weeks to go. I think it's looking great so far, but yeah, we can only do it with your guys' help. Hey, you know, whatever you can spare, and just whoever you know who likes Mega Man, get them in on the event. Tell them about the stream, what we're doing, what's going on, and if they're the streamer of sorts, man, you know, bring them in, see if they're interested in submitting a game. This is all about the fans.
Can I mention something?
Mm-hmm.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
So, even if you're not a streamer, I'd recommend that you definitely give it a shot streaming for Mega Man, because like I have Twitch and I sometimes stream, but not normally. But it's just a really great time to enjoy these Mega Man games. You know, it's really awesome. You get commentators to talk to, and you get to just enjoy these amazing games that took a lot of time and effort to make, especially the fan games.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But yeah, my point being, even if you're not a streamer, you should definitely check it out. Maybe even submit a run.
Yeah, you know, it's actually funny you say that, Z-Man. I had taken a break from streaming for a good, like, 10 years. Like, no joke, straight up, I'm being honest. Wow. I'd taken a break for, like, 10 years before this event. And I got into it, again, mainly because I wanted to showcase a certain game. And then I started getting back into streaming. And, you know, now I'm on Twitch, and I've been streaming every couple of days so far. And it's been super fun. So, I mean, hey, that's a really good point, actually. Even if you're not into streaming, you know, it's this event is for everyone. If there's a game you really want to show off, then by all means, please check out the forums, check out you know, and just submit it, you know? What's the worst that can happen? Okay, but with that said,
I'd say the worst that can happen. I'd just say the worst that can happen is, you know, that technical difficulty I had at the second Wily stage?
Okay, yeah, that, I guess.
Yeah, if that lasted forever, that would be horrible.
But hey, I mean,
it's unlikely
what are the
as long
odds,
as
right?
you have screen share working properly. Yeah, it's like a 1 in a million that it happens forever. So it's best to take your chances.
It's all good, man. I mean, this is an event by the fans and for the fans, and we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Okay. But we should be wrapping up here, guys. Guys, content will resume at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We got a huge lineup of great stuff tomorrow. I am so stoked, by the way. Tara was joking earlier. We got the Skybane Legends block coming up in the evening tomorrow, and yeah, I basically volunteered for like a 6 hour hosting session because we got a huge Mega Man Legends block, and I am so big into Mega Man Legends, man. It's literally what I'm all about. So yeah, we got that coming up. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have Blue Metal on. We're gonna have races going on. That's in the evening, of course, and in the day we're gonna have equally exciting content, of course. But yeah, that's all going to be happening. That and more tomorrow. So be stoked, be psyched. And yeah, we will see you all around the block. So take care, everyone. Keep fighting for everlasting peace.
Mm-hmm. Now, and a couple points for the Kickstarter. You don't get charged until the end of the month, and that's only if we hit our funding goal. They're not donations. You're pre-purchasing a ticket at a discounted price to get to the event. Yeah. And so if you're interested, go ahead and make your pledge now, and you can decide later in the month if you need to make any adjustments before the campaign ends.
Yep. Very
Nothing
good
to
point.
lose. So if you're a Mega Man fan, or know some that are, oh, and if you, this event will take place in Seattle, Washington. If you can't attend in person, you can still join in all the stuff. Like we obviously put on a lot of online events, and so this 20X Expo will be no exception. And we'll have lots of ways that remote people can participate and experience a lot of 20X Expo. And those tickets are only $10 during Kickstarter. So,
Right on.
do
In the
check
true
it out.
spirit of the Mega Man-a-thon.
And we'll see you in the morning. Good night.
See you around, guys.
Howdy, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jared.
We've been celebrating the Blue Bomber with shows and